Like that? Tell the people that phony water is back. Like that? Tell the people that phony water is back. Like that?
You are tuned into the W Show on Sideline Sports Talk Network and 100.1 FM, Kansas City. Live from Radio Row in San Francisco, California. Brought to you by Gates Barbecue, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Dillard Zona Rosa, the Soul of Santa, Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services, and Wood Nissan.
All right, we back here live on Radio Row. We've been having some time today.
Moving and grooving.
Yes, indeed.
A bunch of great guests joining us. Guess who's here with us?
Guess who's back?
Yeah, Tony is here.
Hollywood.
I made it, y'all. Landed this morning. Happy to be here. Did y'all miss me?
Yeah,
Tons.
Tons.
I missed you. I'm not even a part of the
You
show.
know what?
I
I'm
did
happy
miss
that you are here.
I asked where you were immediately.
Immediately.
She did.
Steve was like, I'm like, it's cool to see you, Steve. I see you at where, Tony?
I'm here,
Yeah.
girl. I'm here.
and we have a friend of the show, Miss Sheena Quick, joining us.
Hi.
How are you?
I am so good. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you why I'm so good.
Okay. All right.
Because God
Oh, we
is
know
good.
we know you're gonna tell us
God
anyway.
is good.
God is good all the time.
See, listen, it's not that I don't absolutely love seeing you guys. Like, y'all are part of my favorite part of Super Bowl. I just got tired of seeing the Chiefs.
my
I'm
goodness.
sorry.
Oh, that's why
That's
you
the only
were.
thing.
And
I
of
just
course-
got a little tired of seeing the Chiefs.
And of course, if our listeners and viewers don't know, Miss Sheena Quick covers the Carolina Panthers.
Wait.
At
The
one
NFC,
point,
wait. The NFC South champion.
I know you were ready to go there.
Carolina Panthers.
I was gonna give
You
them.
know, let's clap it up for them. Everybody
Yeah,
clap
'cause
it up for the
No,
Panthers
hold
one
on.
time.
Cause you see the shoes.
Yeah,
Wait a
oh,
minute.
absolutely.
She trying to,
Yes, got the Carolina blue. Okay.
Yeah.
We cannot clap that loud. I had them under 6 wins. They trashed my parlay. I had the Chiefs under 9 wins. I
Oh,
could have
well,
won
that's-
12 grand.
That's your fault.
That's their fault.
You know, it's always
Apologies
interesting
to your
that
Apologies to your parlay.
I'll
Mike
settle
has a
out of
gambling
court.
problem.
I don't have a
Mike, you got-
gambling
what is
problem.
it? 1-800 bets off.
Nah, it's 1-800. I get money.
That's off. That's
We
crazy.
need to put that in his
Steve.
favorites.
Steve knows.
Oh.
I send him the pics.
Don't put me in this.
Nah, because you know I'll be winning.
Are they about to? So you're the guy that they're talking about at the end of the show. They say if you or a loved one have a
That's
gambling
it.
problem.
That's it.
No,
That's it.
That's it. That is him.
I'm the
We
one
know.
that's got that Instagram that turns the 75 into 2.5 million.
Yep.
Yeah, so
They
I
gonna
know
know
who's
you
not
there,
getting.
huh?
I know who's not getting a Range Rover over here now since they hating.
I'm gonna get a Range Rover.
To be fair,
Everybody,
to
you
be
getting a
fair,
Range Rover?
It's gonna be the
You
little
getting a Range
It's gonna be the
Rover?
Target one.
To be fair, I just got here, so I don't.
My
like,
bad.
I
She
can
done
be
said,
held
shoot, let me get a
accountable.
Carolina Blue Range Rover.
Give me a Carolina Blue.
Carolina
Range
Blue.
Rover.
All right, Carolina Blue.
So, how exciting was it this season covering the Panthers?
It was exciting. I mean, and I know people say that media is supposed to be unbiased, and by and large, you are unbiased. But this was my 10th season covering this team, so I've seen some super duper lows, and I've seen some almost their highs, and it was just good seeing the guys finally get to see like the fruits of their labor. Because
Yeah.
I can say all
Yeah.
day long, the Panthers are, they're on the men, they're building. Bryce Young is everything, and
Yes.
J.C. Horn is everything. Tedero McMillan is everything. But if it's not translating into wins, and national media does not really watch the Carolina Panthers, so
Yeah.
you just got to take my word for it. So it was just good to see the guys get at least a microcosm of the respect that they
Yeah.
deserve.
Yeah.
You think it could catapult them? Because I mean, Bryce had taken some lumps over the years.
He took.
Yeah.
He super
You think it could
progressive.
catapult them? Into being good next season?
I think so. I sat here and I told you guys a couple years ago, I was like, look, I don't think any quarterback could have thrived under the conditions that Bryce Young was facing.
Yes,
his rookie
yeah.
That's
season.
true.
Like, I mean, I'm sorry, Tom Brady couldn't have. Nobody could have. And so just to see them build this team up around him, and I'm not going to say him get his confidence back. I don't think it was ever really shaken. I think that if you get hit 60 plus times, over a season, your mechanics might get a little bit wobbly because you're kind of anticipating these hits. Like, I ain't got no protection, man. They come as soon as the ball touches my hands, I'm on my back or I'm running for my life. And so just to see them, fortify that line and put some pieces around him, you kind of saw him like, okay, now you're giving me something I can work with. Let me cook.
Yeah.
And for quarterbacks, you need like the people around you to develop you. The offensive coordinator, the pass game coordinator, the coach. You need them to, not only instill time in you, but give you that time to develop.
You're one of 11, and this league throws quarterbacks away so fast.
So
Yeah,
fast.
they do.
They throw quarterbacks away so fast.
Especially the black ones.
Except Kansas City.
That part. Well, that part. But especially these quarterbacks that are 1, 2, 3, because obviously you're not getting drafted in that position and going to a good team.
True. Yeah.
That's
Teams
true.
are drafting
Yeah.
in that position because they're terrible.
Yeah.
And a lot of times one quarterback isn't going to change that. You might catch lightning in a bottle like Houston did 2 years ago. You might catch lightning in a bottle like the Commanders did a year ago. But then what happened the year immediately afterwards?
Yeah, it's always that
Start to
second
settle
year.
in.
Yeah, it's always that second year that really tells you, the progression. If a quarterback's really going to be great. CJ Stroud, if he had that much of the talent that he had the first year, I think Houston would be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle, I think that was one of the greatest additions that added with Chuba Hubbard. He sparked and helped out Bryce Young a lot, passing out of the backfield or whatever, especially with McMillan as well. So who do you think they're probably going to go after here in the offseason or in the draft?
On the other side of the ball.
Defense?
I mean, did you guys see that LA Rams game?
I did.
And to be fair, I'm not putting that on the players. I'm 1,000% putting that on the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Because you had Matt Stafford rattled.
Did.
And for whatever reason, with a 4-point lead and 2.5 minutes left, you took your foot off the gas. And to me, I feel like that was a complete disservice to that defense. You're saying, I don't believe in y'all.
Mhm.
But to me, if you're going to make Matt Stafford make a play, if you lose on a spectacular play,
so be it.
Don't let him dink and dunk you all the way down the field because he's Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
He's Matt Stafford.
Mhm.
He was playing 7-on-7.
They beat
There
him
was
once.
no pressure.
They beat him once.
Exactly.
They
And
beat
that's
him
why I'm
once.
like, have the confidence to you guys get out there one more series and go win us this game. And if they fall short, let them fall short, but don't have them playing prevent defense. The only thing prevent defense does is prevent you from winning.
Yes, it does.
That's it. So I hated that their season ended that way. All week they heard how they were not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve to be there. No one talked about the fact that when Tom Brady won the NFC South with a losing record, they went into the playoffs. No one said anything about that. They said Tom Brady going to the playoffs. He's the NFC South champion. And so they got told all year that they weren't good enough. They knocked off the Packers when they had the best record in the NFC.
Yep.
They went and they knocked off the Rams when they had the best record in the NFC South. I mean, in the NFC. So they've shown that they can go
beat
toe
Atlanta.
to toe twice.
Yep.
Swept.
They beat Atlanta. Yeah,
Broom.
that was the shocker. That's when I knew they was real. When they beat Atlanta, I was like, that's real.
Atlanta was your measuring stick.
Because
Got
it wasn't my measuring
Now I'm
stick. It was
concerned.
no,
Would you
it
have a
wasn't.
parlay on Atlanta.
It wasn't
He
the
probably
measuring
did.
stick. It was more of the
He did.
expectations.
1-800
He
bets off.
did.
It was more of the expectations in the preseason with the Carolina Panthers and the expectations of the Atlanta Falcons. And nobody was expecting them to go into a Sunday night or a Monday night game. I can't remember which one for Atlanta to lose.
Well, they didn't have it was a Sunday night on both times they played them. But here's the thing. You know Andrew Young Parkway in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Rename that thing Bryce Young Parkway.
Bryce Young.
Yeah.
He owns the city of Atlanta. Have
yeah.
you seen Bryce Young against Atlanta?
Yeah, he cooked.
What is
He
it about
gets
ATL that Bryce?
active.
We gotta ask Bryce. What's
He
about
That's his
ATL that you love?
city.
Yeah, he
He
cooked.
cooked.
He did.
Rename Andrew Young
Boulevard
Boulevard
Bryce
Parkway.
Young.
Yeah.
Rename that thing Bryce Young. That's his city.
Be
He
easy.
comes in there. He does his thing. For whatever reason, he's not Bryce Young. He walks in there. He's Bryce Christopher Young, and he just
It's the full
He
government
Full
cooks.
day.
name.
He cooks when it comes to the Falcons. But the Falcons shouldn't have been your measuring stick. Shout out to them though for doing what needed to be done and helping the Panthers to,
Crush
get
my
that
parlay.
to you crush your parlay and to win the division outright. So shout out to them for doing what needed to be done.
They just don't.
Yeah.
They just don't know. I'm a godly person. So if I win, everybody wins. But they don't know.
And you said shout out. I want to shout out both of you all because it is International Women in Sports
It
Day.
is.
So
It is. Look at
Boss of y'all.
us.
Boss of
Hey,
y'all.
and
a
this
little
is-
bit too. Y'all
and
kind
this
of
is
coordinated.
This is the second year in a row we've had her on that
Look at that.
exact day.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I think y'all did that on purpose.
So
We
I
did.
always
We
have
did.
to ask for the new, watchers, followers of the W Show out there. What would young Sheena tell the Sheena now when it comes to pursuing your career in sports? Because as we know, like this isn't a woman-dominated
Right.
industry role.
That is a very good question because young Sheena never thought about working in sports.
Mhm.
Young Sheena played sports, and that was literally all I knew. Like I was the only girl on the baseball team, not softball, the baseball team. I was running behind my older cousin. We were 3 years apart. Everything he did, I wanted to do. If he got an argument with girls in the neighborhood, he made me race them. I didn't know. I'm out there just running for the family name.
Yeah. Don't you embarrass me.
For the family, for the quick family, man. But I would say like this was a second life for me, a 2nd career. You guys know I was working in accounting, and I still dabble in accounting. That's what my degrees are in. But if you have a passion for something, it never feels like work.
Yeah.
It never feels like work. I have nothing to do with Kansas City, but I love talking to everybody about the Carolina Panthers because I feel like it is a small market.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to champion the quote unquote little guy because they just don't get the love that they deserve. And that's kind of why I got into this field, for the underheard voices.
Yeah.
And everybody knows I am very much an athlete's journalist, so to speak. I have a very empathetic part of me for the human part of the athlete.
Yep.
You know, I'm not they play a game, they get millions. No, there's still people when they take these helmets off. And my goal has always been to showcase that and to build that rapport so that a lot of people don't trust media.
Yeah,
Very true.
Especially
in today's time.
Especially in clickbait time, because they're like, oh, you're trying to get me to say something so you can go viral.
Yeah.
So to just be able to have that relationship where the guys feel like they can be vulnerable, they can say what they need to say, they don't have to fear misspeaking and somebody taking it and running with it. That's really, really important to me.
Yeah. And they out here offering you family recipes last year. What did you eat? What was the
coon?
The raccoon?
Raccoon, man.
Did you get any other offering this year?
I did not revisit. This year they made me the baker, so
okay.
I baked some cookies and I was showing them to my colleague Vashti, and Tedero McMillan walked by. He said, "You made those cookies?" I was like, "I did." He was like, "Can you bring me some?" So then I became the baker. I became the cookie lady.
You became important at work.
I became important at work. I became the cookie lady.
Do you have any cookies on you now?
I have them in my hotel. For whatever fat girl reasons, I decided to bake some cookies the night before I flew to San Francisco.
Here we go. So
busting too, like from scratch.
You knew you was coming to Radio
Why
Row.
did you bring us any cookies?
From scratch.
Some milk and cookies.
So basically, what you just set yourself up for, Sheena, is that
Run to the
three of
hotel real
them
quick.
want to have
They're gonna-
cookies
they're
in
gonna come
hand
find the
tomorrow.
They're gonna come find the cookies, man. Oh, I already got offered. We have a kitchen. You should come cook.
Oh no!
That man right there.
He already said that.
Yeah, I just said I'll get the ingredients. I'll pay for the
He
ingredients.
did say
You
he
cook
did the
them?
ingredients.
Yeah, but
I guess that was kind. You didn't want to
Met-
offer.
Met him last night, and he said he gonna go get the ingredients and
I
put
did.
me to work, man.
But I wasn't gonna put you. You said you enjoy it, so it's really not work,
Today,
right?
y'all should be cooking for us. It's our day.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'll take you to a Scottish restaurant and get you a
Why Scottish?
because it's McDonald's.
What? That didn't make sense at all.
Scottish
You just
restaurant.
made
I'm gonna take
that
them to
up.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's an old
You
joke I
just
heard.
made that
It's an
up.
old joke I heard.
but you
Who told us he?
I can't tell you.
Did you laugh?
Haha.
Oh my God!
get out of here.
What's that bag?
Hey, can you hit the tomato?
Yeah,
Boo.
boo.
How
See
do
how they
I?
hate me?
Tony, how do you do this?
You see, we sit far apart from each other.
That's true.
We sit far apart from each other.
What?
Even in the studio at home, we do not
Yeah.
sit next to
Always
each
got to
other.
put one
something.
person
'Cause
between.
this was
I
something
know
else.
exactly.
This was something else.
Yep.
Yeah, we talking about all the
I
time.
know that Jesus loves me.
That's because the Bible tells you so.
He does.
And do.
It does.
But yeah, since everybody's asking you to cook, when you gonna start the cooking Instagram?
I know. I really need to. I want to do like an e-cookbook. I don't know if I'm gonna call it football and the foodie.
I
Cooking
like
with quick
that.
I mean, you know, you got you the wordsmith.
food
So.
and goals. I don't
Food
know.
and goals.
And do I want to do desserts or do I want to do savory foods?
Desserts and touchdowns.
Won't you do it all?
Get some alliteration.
And that way,
going
when
on
I go
here.
to my homecoming in November, I
You
can
can bring
just,
some-
I can
some
just,
baked
I can just
goods.
slide by. I'm on my way.
But she didn't say she was
Right
buying
down there,
any
that's right.
ingredients though. See, I offered to pay for the ingredients.
Well,
and
see,
I
we
get
have
this.
an understanding.
Yeah, exactly. Because
that's
I'll
what we
bring
have
like
an
the wine.
understanding.
I'll bring a
Yeah.
charcuterie board, and we'll have a conversation as she's cooking. You know.
What woman has ever showed up to anything empty-handed? Never mind.
You
I said
today
myself,
without the
never
cookies.
mind.
Thank you.
Never
Right here.
mind. I walked
On
in.
that, on February 4th at
I
1:51.
walked into
International
that
women.
one.
Yeah.
Actually, today doesn't count.
It does not count.
Oh,
Because I'm
doesn't
not
count.
supposed to do anything today.
Yeah, it's
well,
our day.
Come
Matter
back
of fact, you don't
tomorrow
even see
then.
me. Matter of fact, you don't even see me right now. I ain't here.
We'll book you for tomorrow at 2:00.
Who you got in Super Bowl?
I want to see Sam Darnold win one.
Okay.
I do too.
I want to see because, like you said, you guys said people throw quarterbacks away so fast in this league. That man had to deal. He had to survive Adam Gase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he came and had to survive Matt Rule.
Yeah, he had to survive against the Ghost too. Again,
Oh, I
the team
forget-
that he said he saw Ghost
Yeah.
against is the team he has to play against in the Super Bowl.
And that's okay because that's a different defense he faces.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a different team. It's a
It
different
is.
defense he's facing. So I just love when players that have been counted out go somewhere and they research and
Yeah.
they learn themselves. And, I know Baker has a chip on his shoulder from his time in Carolina. Sam was like, he's very gracious for every part of his journey because who knows if he would be here.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold left Carolina with questions whether he would ever be a
Ever.
starting quarterback in this league ever again.
Yeah.
And 3 seasons later, he's sitting on back-to-back 14-win seasons. He's won more games in the last 2 seasons than any quarterback.
I got
Than
to ask my
any-
question yesterday too.
Than any quarterback. What do you say?
He was humbled and he kept it political, but I kn- my question, I wanted to see if it really boosts his confidence to be, thrown away and to have your old team not only fire the GM for really letting you go, but then the star receiver to say, hey, I wish he was here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I haven't met a teammate of Sam Darnold's, a former teammate of Sam Darnold's that ever had anything bad to say.
Yeah.
Like that ever had anything bad to say about him. He took his lumps and
Kept
he kept going.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure that, and people could say, oh, I always knew he was like, nah. This league thought they threw Sam Darnold away.
all
Yeah.
the way.
They
Couple
threw
of
Sam
times.
Darnold away.
He-
Sam Darnold was here 2 years ago in the Super Bowl, but as a backup to Brock Purdy. They didn't think that man was going to start again.
Yeah.
And then you see Minnesota, he fights back. And
14.
in the absence of JJ McCarthy, get you 14 wins, and then you're like, oh yeah, thanks for your service, but you can skedaddle.
Yeah.
And so I did ask him. I said, what parts of this journey made Seattle home? And he was just like, every stop I've made helped make me who I am. It built my character, and just seeing Seattle go and get him. He was one of the highest sought after free agents.
Yeah.
What a time!
And they gave up
Yeah.
Geno Smith, who threw for 4,000 yards.
What a time! And
Yeah.
he's back. Like, so when it comes to that, it's like I said, the human part of it, seeing those guys fight through that and fight through 2-win seasons, and I'm like, you know what? Good on you, Sam Darnold.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
He deserves it. I want to see him. I want to see him get one. No disrespect to the Patriots. I want to see him get one, and I think he will, because on the other side of the ball, that defense, the Seahawks defense is.
real.
We're not even
Yeah.
gonna talk
Yeah.
about
He's real.
JSN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JSN
Yeah.
is just he's JSN.
He's the truth.
Yeah.
But that other side of the ball, the Patriots thought they saw something in Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a close one.
Yeah. Sheena, we appreciate you giving us some of your time today.
Thanks for having me.
No,
Y'all know I
all
love
right,
talking
no.
about Carolina fans.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
All right, that was friend of the show, Miss Sheena Quick. We'll be back here live from Radio Row in San Francisco with more guests.
Yes, indeed.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you.
Views and opinions expressed on the W Radio Show by the host, co-host, guests, and call-in listeners are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not represent the opinions of the W Show, 100.1 FM, One Kansas City Radio, Sideline Sports Talk, Team Wall Street Foundations, or affiliates.